Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Week in Review. This is a video that we put out every week where we talk about things we reviewed, as evidenced in the title. Hey, what it is we give a quick, covering of each of the videos that we did. And if you want to know more, we have the links in the description so you can watch the full review. It's been a good week. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Zee Garcia here. So last week I did 3 reviews. I reviewed Orb Hunters, which I rate a 6 out of 10. This is a little card game in which you're playing out your little characters, your fantasy faction, in order to control treasure and earn that treasure. There's a little bit of take that to it. You are messing with other players a little bit. You will play some of their cards in places they don't really want to be. Things like that. But it's fun. A little slow, a little simple maybe. Replayability is perhaps a bit low. But I enjoyed it overall, and it's got very nice artwork. I reviewed Conspiracy, Abyss Universe. This is a spin-off in the Abyss world. That game is fantastic. This one's pretty good. I rated an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed that it was able to take the feeling of Abyss, this idea of the more you do for you, the more you possibly do for your opponents, and it put it in a tiny card game. It's engaging, it's interesting, lots of moments of tension, of pushing your luck. And so the ebb and flow is definitely there, and it's a good-looking game as well. So that's Conspiracy. And then lastly, I reviewed Atlantis Rising 2nd Edition, and this is incredibly good. I rate this a 10 out of 10. Don't give out a lot of those. And it's a cooperative game in which you're trying to save the island of Atlantis, or rather save its people before the island sinks. It's very cooperative, lots of tension, some dice rolling, great push your luck in this where you can risk getting more things. You're hoping to get more things, but you're risking being washed away by the waves. Anyway, watch the review. It's an amazing game, and it looks tremendous. So there you go. That is Atlantis Rising 2nd Edition, and that's it for me. I will see you on the next one.
Hey folks, welcome back to another Week in Review. I did 3 videos for you this week. The first one was a review for Walking in Province, one of the new Emperor S4 games. And I gave this one a 7 out of 10. And the reason I did that is because I do like the simplicity of how you play the game. And I like the idea that's behind it. And I love the little templates that come with the game where you can figure out the scope of the picture that's being taken by your drone or your photographer. So I like all of that. But I did have some problems with it as far as the scoring was concerned at the end of the game, but I did really enjoy the game overall, so I gave it a 7 out of 10. Go check that out. Also did a list of 5 games that I demoed at Essen 2019. And each one of those games are games that I think you should go check out. That's why I went ahead and did the list for them, because I wanted to showcase them all. I really enjoyed every one of them, so check out that and my reasonings there. And then I also did a first impressions video for 3 games. I did one of them was Kingsburg, the dice game. Watch the video, you'll understand. Kung Fu Panda, the board game. Been looking for that one for a while. Slight disappointment, but I still enjoyed the game. And then I also did one that was kind of off my radar. It's called Where Am I? Alice in a Mad Tea Party. And this is from a small Japanese publisher, and I really actually enjoyed that one, and the component quality is great, so check that out as well. But that's it for me. Thanks for joining us. Let's get back to the rest of your review.
I think for me, it's one of the highest average weeks ever. Although we'll start with Furglars, which is horrible. You roll dice and see what happens. Waste your time. Race for the Chinese Zodiac. This is a game that I really thought I would like because it's everyone reveal cards and then you use the results of what you reveal to do a race, but it's way complex for how simple the game is, unfortunately. Troll and Dragon, this is a push your luck kids game, but I feel like it's 2 different games smashed together and I don't feel like they merge very well. Mint Condition, this is a drafting game about keeping your games in good condition. You draft them around the table. It's okay. It's very in jokey, right, about keeping your games nice and pristine. It could have used a little bit more development, I think, but it was okay. Cheeky Butts for kids. Matching animal butts as quickly as you can. Kids will enjoy it. Clouds, matching cloud shapes. Again, another kids game. Kipp 4, this is a abstract strategy game, getting 4 in a row, which in theory I kind of liked, but I found it to be a little too cerebral for me, the rotating and stuff. It felt almost too weird to enjoy, if that makes sense. Minecraft Builders and Biomes. That was a really enjoyable game. I wasn't expecting to like a game about Minecraft, but this one works really well. Highly recommend it. And then 4 games got seals of excellence. This is very rare. It's A Wonderful World. This is a drafting game, very simple game, as you collect buildings and then turn those buildings in for resources or build them, and it has multiple production phases. Once the game gets cranking, I'm just really impressed with how it works. On the Underground, this is a reprint of an older game for Ludi Creations, but it's beautiful. They added, it was originally just London, now it's London or Berlin, as you build subways around a map. I love this game. Watergate, a fantastic 2-player game that gives me all the intrigue of like something like Twilight Struggle, but a much shorter period of time, covering the period of Watergate, so there's also some strong history in the game. And Marco Polo 2, which, as time goes by, I'm definitely thinking I like more than Marco Polo itself because it's easier to travel in it. However, I did give the caveat, I don't know why you would want to own both. They're really, really similar. But that doesn't mean I don't love it. Marco Polo is fantastic, Marco Polo 2. I also did a live Q&A this week. We did a live play of Hour of Need, and we did our top 10 games that every gamer should have. That's what we did this week. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and this has been Week in Review on the Dice Tower.